From Ground Zero is an extraordinary documentary, almost impossible to capture with words. It is an anthology of 22 short films made by Palestinians living in the Israeli-occupied Gaza Strip. These films, which range from nonfiction to scripted dramas, explore the raw human experience of life in the ruins of war. Many of these short subjects are only a few minutes long, and the style of filmmaking draws inspiration from the Neorealist tradition, following in the footsteps of Italian filmmakers who created deeply personal art during the devastation of World War II. Directed and produced by Rashid Mashahrawi, From Ground Zero is a monumental achievement. While it bears similarities to other documentaries like those made about Ukraine after the Russian invasion, it goes beyond just depicting the horrors of war. This anthology serves as a testament to the resilience of art, even in the face of unimaginable suffering. The films not only show the everyday struggles of Palestinians living under military occupation, but also emphasize the enduring power of storytelling and creativity, aided by digital technology, even after everything else has been lost. Most of the footage was captured with iPhones, though some filmmakers, who were trapped in Gaza since October 2023, used higher quality cameras and lenses. Some filmmakers even embraced the CinemaScope dimensions, underscoring their commitment to cinema despite the adversity they face. The focus of these works is not necessarily on intricate narratives but on capturing fragments of life, a feeling, an image, or an observation amidst catastrophe. The content of the anthology ranges from powerful metaphors to harrowing real-life experiences. Karim Satum's Hell's Heaven presents a man who wakes up in a body bag with no memory of how he got there. He spends the day wandering in a state of emotional numbness, only to return to the body bag at night. In Everything is Fine, Nidal Damo follows a stand-up comedian who, despite the surrounding destruction, continues his art in the rubble, using whatever he can to perform. Other segments focus on the loss of education and opportunities. In The Teacher by Tamer Najim, we follow a former school teacher, Alaa Najim, through the remains of his neighborhood, still grappling with the aftermath of the war. School Day by Ahmed Al-Danaf features a young boy named Yahya Saad who, despite living alone in a tent, continues to observe the ritual of attending school, even as the building is reduced to rubble. Soft Skin by Amidst Mashahrawi explores an animator's efforts to teach children who have lost their parents to continue telling their stories through animation. Flashback by Islam El-Zariai introduces us to Farah Al-Zaray, a young girl recounting the destruction of her home and her family's suffering, while Out of Frame by Nedaa Abu Hasna shows a painter continuing her graduate project even after her university was destroyed. One of the most powerful pieces, Sorry Cinema by Ahmed Hassouna, portrays a filmmaker apologizing to the art form for his inability to pursue his dreams due to the constant threat of violence. In one striking scene, Hassouna films the desperate scramble of Gaza residents as they race to collect falling food rations from the sky. This raw, heartbreaking image encapsulates the essence of the anthology: survival amid unimaginable loss. While technical flaws and incomplete narratives may be present, they become irrelevant in the face of such overwhelming circumstances. The absence of full context for some characters and their stories contributes to the universalizing effect of the film, creating a sense that this tragedy could affect anyone. From Ground Zero ultimately conveys a message of resilience. Despite the horrors, the drive to create, to tell stories, and to persist in the face of destruction remains alive. This is not just a documentary, it's an emotional and artistic testament to human endurance. Despite the suffering, From Ground Zero stands as one of the most hopeful films you'll ever see. It is currently in theaters.